That was annoying as fuck. What the fuck was even that? All right, man. God damn, boy, it's your motherfucking boy back again with that motherfucking sauce. You know what I'm talking about? Nah, but for real though, it's your boy Cheddar Chaz, aka Mr. Velvetone. I'm back again with another tutorial. It's the big homie, uncle, nephew, whatever the fuck you want to call me. You feel me? Just don't call me late for dinner. You know what I'm talking about? Anyways, we back to do another video, man. Today I'm finna show you how to mix your song to a 2-track beat. Cause I know y'all niggas ain't buying your beats on YouTube. I worked at studios for the past 5 years. I know plenty of y'all coming in there with rip beats off YouTube. It's cool. As long as you buy the beat at some point before you release that song, that's all that matters. But if you're recording it to a 2-track, this video is for you. So tag your homies who be doing the same thing. If you want to start recording yourself and sending stuff to your engineer, that's what I got going on right here, right now. My boy HempGod Tre got a song called What a Feeling. He sent it to me about an hour ago. I did a quick little mix on it, you feel me? And yeah, I'm gonna just walk y'all through it, you know what I mean? So no further ado. All right, so first, I'm gonna go ahead and just solo this reference mix for you. I done already did the tempo and all that good stuff, the keys, B flat minor, all that set, whatever, cool. So first thing I do, I set the trim on my beat to -6 dB no matter what, because I always on the gain stage. So what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna play all the reference just so y'all can hear where we starting at.
Bad bitch with all that baggage, I got no room for it. But your bad friend that you with, that's another story. Talking mighty stepping, little boy, that is not you, your coin.
So as you can see what he was going for, you know what I mean? So Tre is always super good about sending me vocals raw, no processing, you feel me? He can do his processing on his reference mix, that way I know what I'm trying to copy, you know what I'm saying, for him. But he's pretty good at recording his vocals and stuff and just keeping it basic for me. And any engineer that works on this stuff, which is a golden rule, bro. Always send your stuff to your engineer neat and organized. This song I didn't really have to do much. I made a couple of edits real quick, but I didn't do nothing crazy. As you can see, I didn't pan all the ad libs yet or anything. I'm just, you know, I just kind of wanted to leave it to where I could show you guys what I was doing. So first, just gonna go ahead and solo this lead vocal. So now I'm gonna play it for y'all with the raw vocals only.
That bitch with all that baggage, I got no room for it. But your bad friend that you with, that's another story. Talking mighty stepping, little boy, that is
cool. So the first thing I'm gonna do, well, the first thing I did, I added a de-esser here.
That bitch with all that baggage, I got no room for it.
I made sure to, you know, put the sensitivity about 65, 70%. Just because his vocals usually have a lot of S's. Shout out to my boy, because he make it work. We used to joke on him, but he didn't turn around and he's a great artist now. So shout out HempGod Tre, man. Go ahead and get your shit, man. My boy, check him out on IG. I'm going to tag all his stuff, especially this song for when it's released. I'm going to go ahead and tag all that stuff and put it in the description for you guys. So it's HempGod Tre on Instagram. Go out and follow my boy, man. Tap in Spotify, Apple Music, all that good stuff, man. All right. So next, I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all what I did with the gate. I'll leave it here and then I'll just bypass it or unbypass it for you guys. My bad.
That bitch with all that baggage, I got no room for it. But your bad friend that you with, that's another story.
And as you can see, the Kilohertz gate is great. I use it all the time. It's super simple, but it gets the job done. It does exactly what I needed to do. You see, I set the threshold here to about -43 or so. What's the number? -33. So now you see it's topped off here, but down here is where the gate closes. And this is the tolerance level right here. So if I change this, you can see that goes up and down. That just lets me know that sometimes a breath or a part of a word might get caught in this area, but anything below this is getting cut. I got a fast attack, got a kind of a mid-release, and this is what it sounds like.
That bitch with all that baggage, I got no room for it. But your bad friend that you with, that's another story. Talking mighty stepping, little boy, that is not you, your queen.
You feel me? Then we're gonna go ahead and throw some meta tune on there. Like I said, the key of this song is B flat minor. So I already got that set up. Show you the settings for that. 7.5 milliseconds on the speed, about 56% sustain, Only about 32.5 when it comes to the actual vocal track here, because I might want to add some auto tune later, so I want to give myself some leeway. I don't want to just slam it right now, right out the gate. You know what I mean? So here's what that sounds like.
That bitch with all that baggage, I got no room for it. But your bad friend that you with, that's another story. Talking mighty
You see what I'm saying? It's not really doing a lot, but it's doing just enough. And that's all I really need for that vocal right there. And I did the same thing here because these are his verses in the purple. This is the hook right here in the red. So I'm going to go ahead and just, everything is the same here. I'm going to go ahead and just unmute those for you real quick. So this is where we're at. And I'm going to go ahead and just mute these ad-libs as of now because there's nothing on there yet. So cool. Now, I'm going to actually bring this up to about -2 dB just because he recorded a little bit higher in the chorus area. But it's cool. It's a part of gain staging, man. Gain staging is super important.
bad bitch with all that baggage, I got no room for it. But your bad friend that you with, that's another story. Talking mighty stepping, little boy.
Cool. So now I'm gonna go ahead and mute the beat real quick again so you can see where we at with the vocals. I'll play the hook.
Feeling, see my name everywhere. I'm about to make a killing. Fuck your feelings, hate the game, cause she
Cool. I'm gonna go down here to my vocal bus right here. I'm gonna show you what I did with the EQ. As you can see, I made about an 11.7 dB per octave. I made an 11 dB slope here just so I can actually cut out that room noise. Anything right here in the yellow we don't really need in his vocal. I worked on his vocals enough to know where his voice kind of sits. So I already did some sweeps over here and figured out, put a shelf just to kind of give it some brightness. I love Infinity EQ, man. Shout out to Infinity EQ. If you want to sponsor the boy, go ahead and do that. Slate, Slate sponsored me, man. I ain't got to say too much, bro. Slate Digital, I love your products, man. I use them all the time. You're going to see in this video, go ahead and sponsor your boy. You know what I mean? But as you can see, I made a quick cut here at 200 hertz with an 11 dB slope, kind of cut off harsh whatever's down there because I really don't need that. Like I said, I did a few sweeps. Brought my bell up here. As you can see, there's some treble frequencies here.
feeling, see my name everywhere. I'm about to make a killing.
You know what I mean? So I want to go ahead and just drag that down about 2 dB or so. Not nothing too drastic, you know what I mean? And I actually kind of want to widen that bell just a little bit.
Feeling, see my name everywhere. I'm about to make a killing. Fuck your feelings, hate the game.
You know what I mean?
Willing.
And then I went ahead and moved on and added Fresh Air. And Fresh Air speaks for itself. Another Slate Digital product. If you ain't got the Slate All Access Pass, get that. Trust me, you will love it, man. But here's what it bypassed.
Feeling, see my name everywhere. I'm about to make a killing. Fuck your feelings, hate the game, cause she was willing. Try to think I'm
Now here's with it on.
feeling, see my name everywhere. I'm about to make a killing. Fuck your feelings, hate the game, cause she was willing. Try to think I'm doing too much, but I be chilling. I ain't.
You did. It speaks for itself, man. Then I went ahead and used another de-esser. This one time I used another de-esser here. I used the stock Pro Tools. So right here I used the de-esser. I used the stock Pro Tools de-esser for this occasion. Just because I know kind of where I want it on this. It's not really going to do a lot. It's doing just a little bit, but it kind of adds in to what de-essing I got going on here with the Eliosis, you know what I mean? So cool. I'm going to go ahead and play that for you guys.
Feeling, see my name everywhere. I'm about to make a killing. Fuck your feelings, hate the game, cause she was willing.
You know what I mean? Not nothing too crazy, but it's doing its job. And now when I'm going to my compression, I'm going to show y'all the secret sauce. Go ahead and show y'all this VMR real quick, virtual mix rack. What I got set up is a 2A emulation, so the LA 2A. And then I'm using the virtual mix bus and the virtual mix channel. So as you can see, I got them both set to the snake eyes. This Brit 4KG right here, this is from the compressor from the SSLG console. And this right here is the SSLE console. I have a Slate modeling chart that I can send you guys. So just send me an email and a message or DM me on Instagram and hit me up and I'll Dropbox that over to you guys, man. All right. So like I had it set here on the Brit 4KG because that's kind of where I like it. I added about 44 on the gain. And then I set the peak reduction to about 51, 52. And this is what that sounds like now. This is what it bypassed.
Feeling, see my name everywhere. I'm about to make a killing. Fuck your feelings, hate the game, cause she was willing. Try to think I'm doing too much, but I be chilling.
Now, as you can see, it just brings it right up front, man. It's right in your face now. And then I follow that up. Here, I'll just drag this down for the vocal doubler. You know what I mean? So go ahead and unbypass that. Well, actually, let me bypass it so you can hear what it sounds without it.
Feeling, see my name everywhere. I'm about to make a killing.
And
Fuck
I'm
your
gonna
feelings, hate
unbypass
the
it
game, cause she
now
was
so you can hear it now.
feeling, see my name everywhere. I'm about to make a
Slight,
killing.
only
Feelings, hate the game,
60%
cause she was willing.
separation,
Try to think I'm
51%,
doing too
50.
much,
I'm
but I
gonna
be
actually switch
chilling.
it to about
I ain't got
55%.
splits on that nigga,
But
what
you get the point. You know what I mean? So now what I'm gonna do is go ahead and add a little reverb. So as you can see, I got all my reverbs and delays set up. It's aux in. So I'm going to go ahead and just show you where I put my reverb. For this one, I have my first reverb right here. It's the pure plate. I did a low cut at about 180 and I put a 50 millisecond pre-delay on there so it doesn't drown the reverb over the vocal, you know what I mean? Kind of gives it a little second before the tail kicks in and holds on. Pause. That was crazy, but you get what I'm saying. Then I'm gonna throw another EQ behind that, and I'm just gonna cut everything up to about 500 hertz. A sharp cutoff, quick boost at about 5K, a couple dB, about 6 dB. I'm actually gonna bring that down just a tiny bit. But yeah, so now I'm just gonna slip a little bit of that reverb into the vocal so it sits a little fresher.
Feeling, see my name everywhere. I'm about to make a killing. Fuck your feelings, hate the game, cause she was willing. Try to think I'm doing too much, but I be chilling. I ain't got splits on that nigga.
Then I went here with the parallel compression.
Feeling, see my name everywhere. I'm about to make a killing. Fuck your feelings, hate the game, cause she was willing. Try to think I'm doing too much, but I be chilling. I ain't got splits on that nigga, what a feeling. See my name everywhere. I'm about to make a killing. Fuck your feelings, hate the game. Not the way can let you trip me out of position. Head up, chest out, can't wait to see my fruition. Shawty getting mad, I'm always working, I'm ambitious. On a money mission, don't hit my line unless it's business.
I'm liking it, family. I'm gonna throw a little delay on there, but I'm gonna automate that later. So don't let that fool you for now. But I do want to see how that sounds for now.
But I be chillin'. I ain't got splits on that nigga, what a feeling. See my name everywhere, I'm about to make a killing. Fuck your feelings, hate the game. Not the way can let you drip me out of position. Head up, chest out, can't wait to see my fruition. Shawty getting mad, I'm always working, I'm ambitious. On a money mission, don't hit my line unless it's business. Last year was light, trying to switch it up for Christmas.
Now, cool. Now we can move on to these ad libs. So just a quick little A/B from the reference to where we're at now.
See my name everywhere, I'm about to make a killing. Fuck your feelings, hate the game, cause she was willing. Try to think I'm but I be chillin'. I ain't got splits on that nigga, what a feeling. See my name everywhere, I'm about to make a killing. Fuck your feelings,
You did. So we ain't trying to do nothing crazy. We just taking what he got and we want to enhance it just a little bit more. You know what I mean? We ain't trying to change nothing about what he did. We just want to take his idea, polish it up, move it on to the mastering process. That's simple. That's your job, man.
see my name.
Cool. So let's move on to the ad libs. I'm gonna go ahead and unmute these real quick so you can kind of see where they at sound wise. I did the same thing. A quick Iliosis de-esser, gate from Kilohertz and Infinity EQ, Metatune set. Here, I'll show you the Metatune because what I did different here. I'm gonna put a little bit more when it comes to the amount, and I'm gonna up that milliseconds because I kind of want these to be real fluttery here in the background. And just to save some time, I'm gonna just drag this Metatune here. You know what I mean? And then I'm gonna drag this one here. But one thing I did was add some real tape saturation, and I pushed the drive up to about, I'd say about 9, up the output a little bit. And that's all it really needs, man. And so now I'm gonna go ahead and just unbypass all of these, and then I'll show you the settings for each. So here for the de-esser, same thing. Quick sensitivity about 67. As you can see, gate, here I am, same thing. I'll bypass that. Here's my EQ settings for the ad-libs. Metatune settings you've already seen. Then my real tape saturation. All right, and now here's what those sound like. And as you can see, I have them panned slightly to the right and left. So I got this pan 43 to the right, this pan 43 to the left. Now I want to listen to it in whole really quick.
Bad bitch with all that baggage, I got no room for it. But your bad friend that you with, that's another story. Talking mighty stepping, little boy, that is not you, you're corny. Sweetheart, safe guy, good kid, you're phony. I need my nails buff, bad bitch is doing for me. Big dog, great day, he the type report me. Glad got a new bitch, the last one kinda bored me. I can't be your man or your place, and please don't call me. Baby, I'm a husband trying to make sure my racks up. Talking all that gangster shit, now your pocket's like, huh? Heard he need a feature and he flopping, he in love. I need bad bitches to the front, yeah, what's up? Told her not to leave her man, cause I'm just visiting.
Yeah. So I'm liking how that sounded so far. So I'm gonna come over here to my EQ. I'm gonna unbypass that. Here are my settings for that.
Bad bitch with all that baggage, I got no room for it. But your bad friend that you with, that's another story. Talking mighty stepping, little boy, that is not you, you're corny. Sweetheart.
You know what I mean? Quick fresh air on that bad boy. Up him a little bit. So for this one, I'm actually gonna use the stock Pro Tools de-esser and not the Heliosis because it's a slightly different de-esser. And I just wanted to do just a little bit. It's not doing a whole lot, just a tiny bit. And then the same thing, I'm running my 76 with the same settings here. I'm gonna pull those back. Now you see my volume here is at -8. There's a vocal doubler on here. It's 100% saturated. It's 100% separated. Like never mind. Nah, it's 100% separated, as you can see. Then I added lo-fi here. It's another stock Pro Tools plugin. You know what I mean? And I just added the tape saturation preset here. And then boom, I'm gonna add another verb, a different verb, as you can see here, different setup, same reverb, different setup. And that's gonna be my actual longer reverb. And like I got another EQ set for that, and that's a go. Boom. So now this is what we got so far.
Your pocket's like, huh? Heard he need a feature and he flopping, he in love. I need bad bitches to the front, yeah, what's up? Told her not to leave her man, cause I'm just visiting. Say I ain't called her once, guess I was busy then. Sister kept my nigga hard, colder than a cellophane. Sold out, show born weed when I'm a visioning. Try to think I'm doing too much, but I be chilling. I ain't got splits and that nigga, what a feeling. See my name everywhere, I'm about to make a killing. Fuck your feelings, hate the game, cause she was willing. Try to think I'm doing too much, but I be chilling. Bitch on that nigga, what a feeling. See my name everywhere, I'm about to make. Fuck your feelings, hate the game. Not the way can let you trip me out of position. Head up, chest out, can't wait to see my fruition. Shawty getting mad, I'm always working, I'm ambitious. On a money mission, don't hit my line unless it's business. Last year was light, trying to switch it up for Christmas. Listen up, planes, writing music, give me stillness. Diving in that Gucci.
Yeah, man, I'm liking where we at with that. And then down here, I'll show you guys my parallel compressor. Just running a 116 with a little revival on that bad boy, but I'm gonna change that up right quick. Boom. So I don't want to really smash this one. I'm gonna just go to about an 8 ratio. Put my input up.
Like, huh? Heard he need a feature and he flopping, he in love. I need bad bitches to the front, yeah, what's up? Told her not to leave her man, cause I'm just visiting. Say I ain't called her once, guess I was busy then. Sister kept my nigga hard, colder than a cellophane. Sold out, show born weed when I'm a visioning. Try to think I'm doing too much, but I be chilling. I ain't got splits and that nigga, what a feeling. See my name everywhere, I'm about to make a killing. Fuck your feelings, hate the game, cause she was willing. Try to think I'm doing too much, but I be chilling. I ain't got splits and that nigga, what a feeling. See my name everywhere, I'm about to make a killing. Fuck your feelings, hate the game. Not the way can let you trip me out of position. Head up, chest out, can't wait to see my fruition. Shawty getting mad, I'm always working, I'm ambitious. On a money mission, don't hit my line unless it's business. Last year was like trying to switch it up for Christmas. Listen up, planes, writing music, give me stillness. Diving in that coochie tastes like water, ooh delicious. Like to ride alone, promise I don't need assistance. Turn myself to business, fuck I look like stressing my bitches. I hit with the stoner, she choosing, come get your misses.
So as you can see here, everything's kind of level. I got a little bit of breathing room for when I master, but it's kind of where I wanted at. Turn this down some a little bit. I'm gonna turn this.
I need bad bitches to the front, yo, what's up? Told her not to leave her man, cause I'm just visiting. Say I ain't called her once, guess I was busy then. Sister kept my nigga hard colder than a cellophane. Sold out, show ball weed when I'm a vigilant. Try to think I'm doing too much, but I be chilling. And come get your missus. Paper full of zop, baby, hold it when you hit this.
So as you can see, I got everything kind of level how I wanted to right now. You feel me? I'm gonna go ahead and just pause this for a second. Go ahead and finish chopping up these ad libs. So I mean, really, we got a finished product. Like if I wanted to send this off to them boys to master it, I'm just gonna do it myself for them. I'm gonna do that in another video. But now I'm pretty much done. Like I ain't even really got to do too much else because that sound like what he made, just you know, a little enhanced.
Bad bitch with all that baggage, I got no room for it. But your bad friend that you with, that's a
You know what I'm saying? And then here we go.
bad bitch with all that baggage, I got no room for it. But your bad friend that you with, that's another story. Talking mighty stepping, little boy, that is not you, you're corny. Sweetheart, safe guy, good kid, you're phony. I need my nails.
You know what I'm saying? It's that easy. You ain't gotta do nothing crazy. You ain't gotta do nothing wild, bro. It's a simple fundamentals, some de-essing, some gates, some simple compression, some EQs, some time-based effects, and some dynamic effects. And by golly, you got yourself a good song. All you gotta do is use the fundamentals, bro. They don't teach you this stuff for nothing. Y'all be on YouTube searching for everything, but don't never want to do the fundamentals. My boy, it's that easy. It's that easy. So I'm gonna go ahead and save this for now, and I'm gonna work on another video, and we're gonna work on mastering this song. So once again, shout out to my boy Tre, HempGod Tre on Instagram. I'm gonna tag him in the description. Y'all go run up some other videos for me. Check out some of the beats I made already on YouTube. My music is on YouTube, some of my older stuff, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, we here, we helping y'all. That's what we here for, my boy. My sisters, my brothers, it's been love. Subscribe. I still suck at outros. I ain't figured this shit out yet. Take it up with your mammy. Peace.